now, in light of this, right, you have gingered us, I believe, on the need to participate. How then can we be a part of that selection process? I want you to walk us through perhaps what it takes to grow from the grassroots ward level up to becoming a delegate so that we can be able to be part of the selection process.
Can I ask a question that I'm willing to stake my son's school fees for? And anybody who answers it gets a gallery. How many of you know the number of parties we have in Nigeria currently? Anybody? Wow. So you see that? That's a real wow. That's a big wow. But if I say how many of us know PDP? How many of us know? How many of us know ABC? How many of us now know Labour Party? Now, how many of us knew Labour Party before? Now, those of us who knew Labour Party before, can I see your hands? Now, all of you are about to fail this question. How many of you knew 2019 Labour Party candidate?
They have.
Did they have? Because Labour Party existed. There was a space. Nobody was having that conversation until Peter Obi. Now, how many of us knew that in 2019 there were 92 parties? 9 and 2, 92. In this Nigeria, yes, no? Now, how many of us know that today, for the elections next year, there will be 18 parties? How many of us know that? Beautiful. Now, how many of us have had the name of this party? Boot. B-O-O-T. Boot. How many of you? You've not heard of it, right? You know of it, right? Do you know the chairman of the party? You do butter. Now, if there is a boot party, it means there is a space. It means that there are 1,001 P2Bs that can fill that space. But nobody has explored that space. And directly to that question, there are 18 political parties. But there's a fixation, and even that fixation is not explored. Rather, there is a conversation around the fixation. The conversation is divisive. So you even find out that as a church, as a body, we're having conversations such as Muslim ticket. We're not having conversations such as merit productivity tickets. So if I am going to vote for an OB, for example, technically, the OB ticket is also a Christian ticket. In other words, there are loads of spaces. In those 18 political parties, the first question and the first walkthrough process is, where is the location of the party ward at the local level? Interestingly, a lot of us sitting here probably have driven past Just North, but have not taken the pain to even enter the office of Just North. Some of us live in locals that don't even know. Somebody said to me that until the crisis in Jos and there was a coffee, he didn't know he was living in Jos South. Because he was living in Millionaire Square, so he just knew that the coffee was not, and the announcement said Jos South. So all this while he believed he was living in Jos North. And that belief was centered on, is Jos North now? How can he not live in Jos North? How will he live in Jos South? Because Jos South is synonymous with Bukuru, and Bukuru is synonymous with lack of development. If you remove Greenfield, there is no Jos South. So sometimes there is a reasoning behind our inactivity, behind our politicalness. We don't want to participate because it's just who we are. So the first thing is, welcome to the local government. The local government have or possesses offices that are responsible. Make inquiry. The funny part is that in any environment you live, outside pharmacists, hospitals, schools, the easiest thing to actually locate is a party office. And I don't know why, I must be honest. There's always, the party office is always a funny place, a funny looking shop, flag. You know, it's always, you can always identify it. The question is, have you taken the pain to walk in there? The first thing you do is walk in there. It indicates that you want to be a member of the party. A card will be provided for you, a small form which you fill. That is in the case where the party itself is not doing a self-abated registration, where they are calling for membership. Now, some parties have gone techie. So you can all just, with the press of a button, say for example the YPP, which is a youth-centric party, you can actually register on your Android phone or your web-enhanced phone.